the easy thing, if you or your children are constantly on artificial turf, there are some simple steps you can take to reduce exposure, obviously. And the number one thing is always going to be hand washing, whether you're at the facility or not. And then once you're home from the facility, they basically got to leave their stuff outside or get it off in the garage so they don't track all that stuff in the house. And then, get them cleaned up, have them take a shower, get all that stuff off. If they've got abrasions, you got to cleanse those things and get them treated. Turf burns, like we talked about, can be problematic when cleaning any of those, and keep them cleansed if at all possible. Um, and this is very hard in Texas and the southwestern states, is not play when it's so hot. So the little ones always typically would play earlier, so it's not as hot out, and the older players would have to kind of deal with it later in the day. Um, but for afterwards, make sure from an equipment standpoint, you get the crumb rubber out of your cleats, off of the clothing, get the clothing washed. And if you or your child, your athlete is experiencing unexplained symptoms, chronic inflammation, things that just concern you, or you simply want to understand better if there's a toxic burden that you should be addressing, the simple test is a total tox burden test. It looks at these environmental toxin exposures. It's measurable, it is reproducible, and we can reduce it. I find that to be one of the most valuable things we've added to our practice, and we've had it for several years now. But doing environmental toxin testing, mycotoxin testing, having made a test, and I think is critical to understanding these things. It's key to the SHARP method and how we help measure and then help reduce your burden over time.